YouTube, what's poppin'? It's your boy MBM, and I am him. Back with another banging tutorial, and today I'm gonna show you how to use in-console to group your tracks to where you can use the console itself to mix and add that saturation that you're looking for. Is it worth the price? Let's find out. I'll tell you at the end. And it's the second one, so that should tell y'all something. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, tap that bell notification, that'll keep you in tune with all the latest content I drop. Leave a comment below. That helps with the YouTube algorithm to get this channel growing and going. So without further ado, enough with the talking, let's get straight to it. Let's get it. So, you got your mix all laid out, you got everything balanced, you did your gain staging. So everything is done. So what we want to do now is we want to group our channels so therefore we can play around with the saturation that in console provides. So let's actually go. This is my actual master one. This is the one that's on my master. Let me put it up here. So I'm gonna double click on it. So right now, nothing's grouped. So in order to see your grouping, what you want to do is go to master grouping. Once you click on here, and then your master grouping will open up. So these are the groups we're gonna use to add our kicks and everything too. So this beat, I just pretty much made like 8 tracks just so I can get it in here to show you guys how you can mix with this console. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna start grouping everything. So before I do that, I want to name my groups. So this is gonna be 808. So we're just going off of what we see at the bottom down here. So the next one is gonna be bass. Let's name this bass. The third one is going to be the snap. And then fourth one will be the hi-hat. Okay. Man, matter of fact, let me push my keyboard back so I can look down. And then fifth, I know, is the open hi-hat. Open hat. And then we got the keys. And then after that, we have arcade. Let's do arcade. And then this one, wait a minute, hold on. After keys is arcade. I'm just making sure I got everything. So we got 808, bass, snap, hi-hat, open. Yeah, see, I messed up. This is supposed to be open hat. And then after the open hat will be keys. Excuse me, y'all. And then let's go to 7, which will be arcade. And then we'll do arcade here. Let's do arcade hook. Okay. So now we named everything. So now we want to start grouping our channels to it. So as you can see, before we get to doing all that, you see everything we have. And then after we group our channels to activate the saturation, we'll be clicking on the fat button. So we'll get to that. So let's close this. So now we're going to go to the in consoles channels on our instruments. And if you got vocals on your vocals as well, we're going to go and we're going to start grouping. So we know this is the 808. So we're going to group that one. That's going to be group 1. And then this is going to be group 2. This is going to be group 3. Scoot this over. It's going to be group 4. It's going to be group 5. Okay. I did the hi-hat, right? Yeah, okay. So we got the open hat, and then we're going to add this to group keys. And you see we already got them named, so it makes it a little easier for us to click on them. So we know this is arcade 1. So we'll go to arcade, boom. That's why I named it before that, but I don't know what I was doing right there. And then for the second arcade, we're going to go and do arcade hook, boom. So now we got all our channels grouped. Everything is loaded to our master. So I'm going to push this out. Oh, I think it's saving. I'm going to have to change that because it's doing it like every 2 minutes. So let's pin this, open up our end console. Okay, so now we see everything is grouped. I'm going to play it. And before I do that, I already gain stages, so I definitely want to take my consoles and change them to 14. Let's just do that real quick. I may cut this part. Who knows? I may just leave it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't hurt nobody. So I'm gonna change the calibration to 14. Which one am I on? Okay. Calibration of 14. So it don't look like we're clipping. So we're on a hi-hat. Now we go to the open hat. Makes it more easy. It's 14. That's keys. Now we're on arcade. Boom. And then the second one. Well, let's do that. Okay, arcade one. Let me make sure. Okay, this is at 14. Okay. And this one is at 14 as well. 14 as well. So then we're going to click on in console our master. And then let's take this one to 14 as well. And then from here, we shouldn't be clipping. Okay, so I gave myself a whole bunch of headroom and enough headspace so that I can actually use this plugin to its benefits. So therefore, we can click on the fat channel. Now you set up your grouping to where you can actually mix through the console itself. So you can add the saturation from the console. And how you get the saturation is by clicking on the fat button. Boom. So now the fat is activated on each channel. You're able to add saturation to your mix where you're actually adding it. And then you have your push button over here to where you can you can change this to warm or you can change this to hot. So what I'll do is I'll just put it on warm, and then let's play it. So you see when I activated the fat saturation on the console, on the actual master, you can see the change in the sound. So I'm gonna do a before and an after. So this is before. I'm not really worried about that clipping right there right now because we do have a soft clipper. So we're able to push, hard as we want to. I have the gold soft clipper on here. So now I'm going to play around with the console itself. And, like right now I hear that I do want the 808 to come up a little bit to stand out a little bit. So I'm going to press that by using the console knob. So you can see when you press hot, it's more aggressive. It's more aggressive than, having it on warm. So when it's on warm, it's kind of more smooth and, the tone of it sounds a lot, it's soft. So, adding warm is soft and then adding hot, it kind of bring in aggression. You can see it and we'll do it again. So for right now, I'm gonna turn push off. And then let's do some adjusting. I'm gonna mess around with the hi-hats as well. And then what I like about it also is that, when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in a groove. So when I add the hi-hats, it kind of brings in is you can actually come over here, and if you don't have an EQ or anything like that, you didn't roll any of the high cut or low off, you can actually use this to clean up the bass. Okay, so we do have that. So as you can see, you can mess around with the console. You can mix from the console. So from here, you actually in your saturation mode, and you can just, start blending everything together and making it sound good, man. And then after that, you get that extra push from using your limiter when you're getting ready to bounce your track down. And then from there, you can really, really hear the results that it has. So I do got a WLM meter on it. And then I already have the target set till 9. So let's see what the short term is. So you can see my short term is 23. So oh, wait a minute. Let me fix this, you guys. This wasn't supposed to be like that. So let's say around -18 is, where my short term is. So I want to throw a limiter or something on here to boost that to where my target is. So that's where I want my master to be. So therefore, what I would do now is I would actually throw something on here. Let's see. Do we have? Let's see. Let's do something from PreSonus. Where are we at? All right, let's go to the limiter. I'm just putting this on there for right now. There we go. So we at -16 right now. So from there, we can push the gain a little bit. Man, overall, it's a great plugin, man. And I'm sounding like this loud because I do have a limiter on here. It's a super dope plugin, and is it worth it? Man, most definitely it is. And I believe that it can change the way you mix, the way your mix sound, and give you that, you know what I mean, that extra punch you're looking for in a plugin that emulates a console. So yeah, is it worth the pickup? Most definitely. Check it out, man. I do believe that if you are a in-the-box mixer and you're at home and you're mixing and you're trying to get that console sound, you're trying to get that radio sound, you want to be able to push your song to the limit. So just remember, by gain staging with the plugin and adding, and balancing your mix real quick, you're able to use these knobs and do some adjusting. If you want the 808 louder, you can take the 808 up louder. Just don't forget when you get ready to master, you don't want to, you don't want to push stuff too hard so you start getting distortion. So just look at your WLM meter and grab you like a phase meter or something, put a phase meter on it, and it'll definitely help you out with having this plugin on here. So yeah, man. It's your boy Mixed by Malachi. I hope you learned something. I thank you for tapping in, man, and rocking with me. Hey, stay tuned. I got a whole lot coming. As y'all can see, I've been dropping day to day. So let's get it.